Virginia Titan Division, what is up? Brian Hurlman coming at you, your fearless leader. Listen, just left the gym, had a kick-ass workout, and chest and tries, my favorite day. But here's the deal. I also did a mile run at the end, getting some cardio in, okay? And let me tell you something. I want to give you a tip for life and Cutco and things that will just, I really believe that this is the type of content that is one of those pieces of content that you will take with you. And no matter how long you work with Cutco, whether it's just one summer or a few, regardless what you do in the future, first thing I want to kick off with is this. Do shit that sucks. I was on this treadmill and damn, it sucked. I mean, I was on an incline. I was at a steady jogging pace. And listen, some of you might be thinking, oh, a mile run, no big deal. Listen, when you're 6'2", 290 pounds, an incline run is no joke. And it sucked. But you know why it's so valuable? You know why you want to do shit that sucks? Because it develops mental toughness. Because it develops grit. And I don't care how long you work here, whether it's just one summer or a couple summers through our Cutco Through College program, regardless of what you're going to do in the future, if you have mental toughness and if you have grit, you have the X factor. Because the point is, the fact is, regardless of what you're going into in the future, that is irreplaceable. Mental toughness and grit. David Goggins talks all the time about do shit that sucks. And I want to encourage you to do that. And I also want to come at you because, dude, I am fired up, okay? We just finished our 8-day pop week, Memorial Day weekend, and you know what? We lit that shit on fire. And it's SC1 push, baby. It's on and popping, and we are not messing around as a Titan division. Listen, our special forces is on fire, and we are still in the momentum phase of the summer and of the push. Our next phone jam is on Sunday. So I want you to put this in your notes. The Sunday phone jam is from 2 to 9. Okay, we're going to have special forces members that are in there the whole time, kicking ass, taking names, making a couple hundred calls, booking 10, 15, 20 demos. But no matter what, whether you're on special forces or not, I want you to plan on getting into your office on Sunday. And I want you to plan on being there for at least 2 hours, if not 3 or 4, and booking up 7 to 10 appointments. I have a mission, and here's the challenge I want to set to our entire division. On Sunday, this Sunday, can we book 1,000 demos as a division? Our goal is 1,000 as a team. We're going to get 150 set in the pilot office. Can we get 1,000 total demo set as a division? That's my challenge to you, to really rock Magic Monday of this upcoming week and to set up week 2 of SC1 Push. Listen, the top 10 sales reps in the Titan division are going to go home with trophies. They're going to hoist hardware on stage. They're going to give their sales report. And I'll tell you, there's no feeling in the world, no feeling like standing on stage, hoisting a trophy, knowing that you kicked a couple hundred people's asses during 2 of the most important weeks of the summer. Let me tell you something. This is push time, okay? And you know what? Most weeks, your managers are going to say to you, hey, what do you want to get out of the job this week? How much do you want to work? When do you want to do demos, right? But there's going to be a couple times this summer where your manager says to you, I need you. I need you to step up. I need you to do more. I need you to be bought in. I need you to be tied in. I need you to do more than you normally would and to push yourself and to help us push as a team. This is one of those times. SC1 push is the playoffs. SC2 push is the Super Bowl. And I want to encourage you that when your manager calls on you to step up and to do more, this is one of those times. This matters, okay? And let me tell you something also. When you can do that in one area of your life, when you're able to push yourself and to challenge yourself in one area of your life, know this, all ships rise with the tide. When you can elevate your expectations, push yourself, challenge yourself, and expand your capacity in one area of your life, all ships rise with the tide, and your capacity expands in every area of your life. And I want to tell you that this Summer Conference 1, Summer Conference 1 is going to be an unforgettable event. And I want to share with you that in this event, it's going to be packed full of recognition, packed full of instruction, packed full of motivation, packed full of inspiration, and packed full of vision. And I can guarantee you this, you are going to go into this event one way and you're going to come out another. And I have already finished planning our agenda, and I want to share with you who's going to be speaking at this event. Joseph Koss, our district manager in West Richmond, will be speaking at this event. He's an all-state wrestler, a team captain, and won over 169 matches. He received a scholarship to compete in college and started selling Cutco in 2015. He made over $10,000 in income his first summer and was the number 2 rep in the office. In 2016, he was promoted to be my district office manager when I was still a DM back in Charlotte, North Carolina, and led our office to a $986,000 summer. In 2017, Joseph was promoted to a branch manager and finished number 7 in the nation out of 300 other branch offices. In 2018, he was promoted to my pilot sales manager. We finished the number 3 office in the entire country in new business, our first full year in the territory, our first summer in the market, $1 million summer. He was promoted to district manager this summer in Richmond, Virginia, and has sold over $400,000 in Cutco. Dave Stewart will be speaking at this event. Dave is our fair and home show coordinator for Southwest Virginia. Dave has been our fair and show coordinator for the last decade and has sold over $2 million in Cutco, making 50% commission. Check this out. Dave has had 614 grand days. He is an 8-time Standard of Excellence winner. He is an 8-time FSM National Trip winner. He was the number 1 sales rep in the entire region in back-to-back years in 2010 and 2011. He's a Hall of Fame member and a Rolex winner. He'll be speaking at this event. Andy Noggle, our district manager in Virginia Beach, will be speaking at this event. Andy started selling Cutco over the winter break in 2010 during his senior year of college. He sold $6,000 his first 10 days on the job and was a 400-meter hurdler competitor all 4 years and ranked the number 24 athlete in his category nationally. He graduated from Roanoke College with a degree in biology and came back to Cutco in June of 2010. He had a 20K summer, was an assistant manager that fall, and his district manager went to grad school in Spain that winter and left him to run the office. He ran a branch office in 2011 in Roanoke, Virginia, and did over $200,000 as a branch manager. Number 11 branch in the nation. He's a Sir Lancelot Award winner, and he went DM immediately after graduating college in Roanoke, Virginia. He did $500K his first full year as a district manager and was promoted to take over our Virginia Beach location in 2017. $650,000 his first full year in Virginia Beach. Breakout Manager of the Year at the VCAs in 2018, $4.6 million in career sales. His office is currently up 86% year to date. He has sold over $400,000 in Cutco sales personally and is married to his wife, Alyssa, who's a middle school biology teacher. They live on the beach and have an awesome dog named Akita. He'll be speaking at this event. Zach Miller will be speaking at this event. Zach started in the Fairfax office in 2014. He's the youngest district manager in Virginia history at 18 years old and 10 months when he opened. He has sold $1.6 million in Cutco and broke the Chesapeake yearly sales record in the summer of 2018. He holds the 2 biggest new business weeks records of Hampton Roads. He's a P Banquet winner. Has won trips to Costa Rica, Bahamas, Cancun, Munich, Prague. Number 3 district manager in the entire eastern half of the country currently. Number 1 in PLS so far. The number 1 district manager in the eastern region in new business for the summer of 2019. And the number 2 district manager in new business in 2018. Zach will be speaking at this event. Russ Winbra will be speaking at this event. Russ was waiting tables at Greenbrier Mall in Chesapeake, got in an argument with the manager and quit. He walked out to his car and found a business card underneath his windshield wiper. He went into an interview, said, I can do this, I can sell knives, and it all began. He sold $60,000 his first year as an assistant manager in 2002. In 2003, sold $140,000 in Cutco, and actually paid another FSM $70,000 to drive him around to appointments because that was the year that he lost his license. He got married. She didn't want him doing direct sales, so he took his resume, went online, and started working for Amco Operations. He was one of the top shop record sales holders and came back to the business after running shops because there was no more room for him to grow or advance within that organization. He's already sold $135,000 in Cutco the first 22 weeks of the year at 50% commission, and will land somewhere between $300,000 and $400,000 in sales this year in 2019. He loves to golf. He loves to hike. He will be speaking at this event. Sam Latrico will be speaking at this event. Sam is a best-selling author, a motivational speaker, and was a top Cutco sales rep in FSM. Sam has had multiple $10,000 pushes, multiple $20,000 pushes, has sold over $350,000 in Cutco, and now has taken her sales and recruiting prowess to start her own business in consulting small business owners and speaking publicly as a figurehead for people who are looking to grow, advance, and change their lives. She will be speaking at this event. Dan Miller will be speaking at this event. Our special guest from the Eastern region, our sales promotion manager. Dan served in our U.S. military, served our country as a military police officer overseas. Dan was one of the first CSPs ever in the realtor program. He was a top Cutco fair and home show coordinator. He was a district manager, and Dan also went on to be promoted to our regional sales promotion manager. You know him fondly as Dan the Man. He will be hosting at this event. This is a cannot miss event. Check out this agenda. This thing is no joke. Okay, we'll be doing a push countdown. And then Sam Latrico will be talking about relationship building and goal sharing with customers. Russ Wimble will be speaking about closing like a champion. Andy Nog will be speaking about handling objections. Carter Hayes will be speaking at this event. 8-time All-American Scholarship winner. $700,000 in Cutco sales. $227,000 last year around full-time classes. Working part-time around school, full-time over his breaks. $227,000 as a college student last year at 22 years old, made over $100,000 selling Cutco knives. He'll be speaking on leads and prospecting, teaching you how to get the great recs, how to get into the best neighborhoods, and how to build a massive lead base. Jeremy Williams, our pilot sales manager in Fairfax, Virginia, will be speaking at this event. He was the top sales rep in his Fort Lauderdale office when he started as a Cutco sales rep. Last summer was a branch manager in Richmond, Virginia, number 2 branch in the entire Eastern region. Jeremy was promoted because of that performance to take over as our PSM and is leading our Fairfax office to be one of, if not the number 1 office in the nation this summer. He'll be speaking on taking the leap in the branch opportunity. Dave Stewart will be speaking on the vector opportunity. And then Zach Miller will be wrapping us up. This is going to be an event, literally, that you come in one way and leave another. Block it out, June 11th, in your calendar, 12 to 7. And then also, we have a 5K reception, a 5K champions reception after the event for all reps that sell over $5,000 for the push at a place called Kona Grill. This place is unbelievable. I'm going to order a ton of apps, a ton of entrees. We're going to split a bunch of food. We're going to eat, drink, be merry, and you'll have a chance to rub elbows with the top performers in the entire division. Russ will be there. Our CSPs will join us. My wife will most likely be joining us and helping me host. It is going to be unbelievable. That 5K performance also comes along with a personalized letter of recommendation from our region manager, Mr. Scott Dennis. Make sure that you block this out. Step up for the push. We're not messing around. We're just getting started. It's the playoffs, baby. SC1 push is on. Make sure you're at the event. I want to end today, this quick address, I want to end today with some recognition. I want to start by recognizing our Titan division as a whole. Holy crap, I told you in 2018 we were going to build. 2019 that we were going to compete, and in 2020 that we are going to dominate. We have 2020 vision. We will have 20 offices open and operating in the summer of 2020 next summer. Some of those people might be watching this video right now as sales representatives. That said, I want to recognize you as a division, as a collective. I want to recognize our branch managers, all in the neighborhood of $10,000 in sales for the week, all building great momentum and ready to kick ass and take names as we move into the 9 biggest sales weeks of our entire year. Yes, the 9 biggest sales weeks are ahead of us. It is called Platinum Period. It is game time. Of course, it starts with SC1 Push. But I want to recognize the Titan Division because I told you that we were going to compete, and I was not fucking around. Titan Division, last week, you were the number 3 division in new business, the number 3 division in total business in the entire country. Give yourselves a big round of applause for that. I also want to recognize Mr. Zach Miller in our Chesapeake District office, led by his AM team, the number 8 office in the entire nation out of 600 in new business. The number 20 office in the entire nation out of 600 in total business. I also want to recognize one of his representatives, Mr. Kenneth Carpenter from our Chesapeake office. Kenneth, the number 15 rep in the nation last week out of tens and thousands of Cutco sales reps, almost $7,000 last week. Great job, Kenneth. I also want to recognize Mr. Joseph Koss, our district manager in West Richmond, the number 5 new district manager in the nation last week in new business and total business. Let's give those guys a big round of applause. And lastly, I want to recognize our Fairfax pilot, led by Jeremy Williams, our pilot sales manager and our AM team, the number 1 office in new business in the entire nation, the number 1 office in total business in the entire nation, the number 1 pilot in new business and total business in the entire nation. 4 different first place finishes for our Fairfax pilot office. Want to give Jeremy and our assistant manager team and our Fairfax pilot sales reps a big round of applause as well. Great job. I told you in 2018 we were going to build. I told you in 2019 we were going to compete. And I told you in 2020 that we're going to dominate. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so excited for you guys. I cannot wait to host you all at SC1 on June 11th. Block out your calendars. Be there. Step up for the push. Go big with your phone jam on Sunday. It's game on. VA all day. What do we do? Dominate. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you on June 11th.